indeed in Chicago as their guys get set to do battle with Carson Wentz and the Philadelphia Eagles. The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. That'll be taken in the end zone. And a pretty good return here. He'll be stopped just shy of the 25 at the 24-yard line.
Bring it on!
Here we go, Pac-Man. 180!
58, right there. Go, go, go!
Shit!
Take four!
Here's carry number 1 for Jordan Howard. And he'll work his way across the 30 to the 32.
Go.
9 yards is the pickup there, and they'll have a second and 1.
Two jet.
This is Howard on second down. And he'll get it up near the 35, right at the 34 here. 2 yards, good enough for a first.
Run.
From the 34 now, here's 1st and 10. On first down, they run with Howard. And they'll get him down after a pickup of 8, 2nd and 2.
That's what
The
I'm talking
success
about.
there, Charles,
Nice
coming
hit,
on the
boy.
outside of the field, the ground game. Curious to see if that continues as we progress.
Yeah, we often talk about a variety in play calling and usually between run and pass. But in this case, with strictly the run game, you can be creative there as well. Run it inside, run it outside, keep the defense off balance.
Here we go.
8 yards the gain on that last run. Here's 2nd and a couple.
I got him.
Switch.
They will run for the first time with Miles Sanders. And he takes this thing way down into Chicago territory.
Let's go.
A big hitter. That one goes for 40 yards. So the big play means just like that, they'll operate from the red zone on first down. Here's Sanders. And he'll get him inside the 15 down to the 14-yard line.
120!
They're going to make the tackle, Khalil Mack.
Jack!
It's a second down run with Sanders. As Sanders has it poked free.
Wow, that ball gets
That's
knocked
it,
free,
baby. We gonna
but a
work.
teammate comes along and scoops it up. It's almost like baseball. Guys at
Mike,
bat,
go.
people are on base in scoring position. One guy doesn't
let's
get
pin
him
the
home.
mirrors back
The
and
next
go
guy
full
comes
strength.
through.
And he's in for an Eagles touchdown. A 3-yard touchdown run. And the Eagles drive right down the field and score on the opening run. That's just a solid, methodical drive to start this game.
And how about how it culminated? Doing exactly what they wanted to do, getting the ball downfield, and then running it into the end zone. I'm just telling you, partner, when you run it in rather than throw it in, that hurts a defense psychologically a heck of a lot more.
And the decision to bring it out will cost. Him about 5 yards as he'll get this only back to the 20. Trubisky brings the Bears up 1st and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
Now
Now it's Trubisky.
Don't get nervous.
And that is incomplete. He couldn't hold on through the contact. Brings up second down.
I know you felt that
Charles
one.
already trailing by a touchdown early. This offense, how imperative is it for them to get points out of this drive?
Well, they feel like they have to go ahead and match because of what was already on the board against their defense. But I think even more so, you just want to avoid 3 and outs. You want to be able to stay on the field for a little while, let your defense catch their breath a little bit, even if you don't score any points.
It'll go as a loss of a yard, and it'll set up third down. Plays like we just saw there, that's why they're up right now. And the defense, they're doing their job.
Yeah, it starts with the guys up front. So when you talk with GMs who are putting together a team, a lot of them say we're going to build from the inside out, because if you control the line of scrimmage, you control the rest of the ball game, and that's what we're seeing here. They're actually playing in the offense's backfield, not necessarily just playing at the line of scrimmage.
Trying to get it to Robinson, and it's intercepted. Picked off by the linebacker, Nigel Bradham. And he'll score. Touchdown, Eagles.
Let's go.
They were. Here, you're already up. Now you got a 2-touchdown lead. I tell you, going out there on defense, did they have a little bit of extra momentum with a score already on the board?
Oh, without a doubt. That already felt good to them. They took it and used it and obviously put up another one. But here's the thing now. Some defense coordinators might want to pull their guys back a little bit because they don't want them to make mistakes because they're too overamped. Others say, I've got 2-touchdown lead. Go get them, guys. They'll be even more aggressive.
The Bears offense ready to go for their next drive. Already down 2 touchdowns here in the first half. This becomes a pretty important drive, doesn't it?
It certainly does. And a lot of the teams script plays. We know that, right? They have a script to start the ball game. And typically those scripts go between 12 and 24, 25 plays.
Come on, baby. Let's go.
Down 2 touchdowns early. Probably not very deep into their script. I think that they'll stay with it. I don't think they'll abandon it just yet and try and generate some offense on this drive.
Anything. At least 3 points, get that 0 off the board. So from
180.
Philadelphia territory now, here's a 1st and 10 at the 43.
Blue.
Mike's 47. Mike's
Out of the
47.
gun, Trubisky.
I'm coming.
Under pressure, and he will go down. Sacked back at the 46. Fletcher Cox, the former Mississippi State Bulldog, ringing the cowbell there on the sack. And the job becomes twice as difficult now after the sack. It's 2nd and 20. Here's Trubisky. And that'll be incomplete. Took a pretty good shot as he tried to pull that one in. Couldn't hang on, 3rd down. And Charles, got to like what this defense has been able to do these last couple of plays.
Yeah, they get the sack on 1st down, then they force an incomplete pass. Now they're just a play away from getting the football right back. But it's a big play. They've got to hold up.
Now Trubisky on 3rd and long. That's complete to the Memphis man, Anthony Miller. The completion good for only 6, and that'll bring up 4th.
You got
One
it.
hallmark of good defenses is understanding the game, understanding positioning, and tackling immediately in the secondary after catches. I think we just saw that on display right there.
Got to him before he ever had a chance to think about turning it upfield.
Big stop, D. Big stop. Let's go.
Fourth down. Here's Trubisky. Now Trubisky lost the football. And it's picked up by the Eagles. The 20, 10, and he's into the end zone. It's a fumble return and an Eagle touchdown.
Let's go.
And Charles, look at the big fella. What a rumble that was. Not only to scoop it, but then take it the rest of the way for the touchdown.
And now you know they're going to have to hear about it from now on. The defensive backs, he's going to want to run with them, do their drills, the whole deal. He thinks he's the pace setter now.
It doesn't matter what happens in practice this week, he's smiling. Elliott on for the extra point. It's good, and before you know it, it's 21-0. And you can bet they're preaching 2 hands on the ball here as the kick's away following that fumble return. That's fielded in the end zone. And he'll get across the 20 before he's brought down.
Come on, fellas.
At about the 23-yard line. At the line, prepping for their next drive,
Check,
the
check,
Bears
47.
offense. And some dangerous territory. You're already down 3 scores.
Check
A 3 and out
37.
here, or an inability to put any points up.
Blue,
This one might be over by half.
Yeah, and what you also have to guard against is
Bang,
calling
bang,
every
bang,
play
bang,
for a
bang,
big
bang.
shot downfield. You know, thinking you're going to get all these points back in one drive. You're not. And last time I looked, it's still the first half. I'm not saying you have
He
ultimate
wasn't
patience
ready.
here,
He
but you
wasn't
also
ready.
don't have to go ahead and force everything either.
A loss of 2 brings up 2nd and 12 at the 21-yard line.
Try to get one more in here before the quarter breaks. (21-0) our score after one.
180!
Let's go, let's go.
Alert, 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 alert!
On 2nd and 12, Trubisky nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Fletcher Cox able to disrupt yet another pass play. That is his 3rd sack of the afternoon. After that sack we just saw, Trubisky and the Bears deal with a 3rd and long.
Win the rep, win the rep. Let's go right here.
47!
From the gun on 3rd down, it's Trubisky.
Pull it together.
Into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Ronald Darby. And he's going to return it to the 21-yard line.
When a team's turned it over 3 times in the first half, we just look at the offense and say, guys, what are you doing? But instead, we really should be looking at the defense. They've created the takeaways. 2 interceptions, 1 caused fumble. They played awfully well to the ball here in the first half.
That's going to be
And he'll hit Jeffrey complete. And he'll take it into the end zone for an Eagles touchdown. From 21 yards away. And the Eagles able to push further out in front. That was just a simple fly route, wasn't it?
No, there's nothing to correct at all. You've got it down pat. And I just remember as a player, when I'd be in practice sessions and I'd hear 9 from the receivers, that meant fly route, go. Uh-oh, look out. That was the 9, and he just kept going all the way into the end zone for the touchdown. And that drives coaches insane, doesn't it? When they see that happen, it just doesn't feel right, does it? Plus, you're giving up yardage.
I'm going to run you over. I'm going to run you
On 1st down, Trubisky. It's his target. It's Taylor Gabriel. Call it a pickup of 7, and it'll be a 2nd down. Able to get 7 on that 1st down pass play. 2nd and 3. Now Trubisky to throw. He'll leave it for Montgomery, complete. And he loses the football a 2nd time. So it goes as a fumble, but the key thing, not a fumble loss.
Yeah, that stat's big, isn't it? I mean, I remember watching teams play. The ball might be on the ground a number of times during the game, but the other team doesn't get it. That's a huge difference in the ball game. And in this case, they were able to retain possession.
A gain there of 12 yards and a 1st down for the Bears.
180!
Mike 47.
Oh, here we go. Oh! Blue, blue, blue.
47
Hey, Zoo.
47 is the mic.
Yep.
1st and 10, it's Trubisky. And he's going to go down here, a sack. They push him back to the 34. Brandon Graham applying the heat off the edge.
So if we recount real quick, he had the touchdown earlier, and now he comes up with the sack here.
Stop.
No doubt about it, he's having himself a game.
Hey, we got to get to the
They
ball,
come up
team.
on
Alert,
2nd
alert,
and long,
alert,
and
alert.
the pass protection just has not been there this afternoon. They try to throw on 2nd down, but this one is incomplete.
But stop.
Some of the fans here don't seem too happy about what we've seen in this 1st half.
No, not at all. I understand why they've looked lethargic, out of sync, and it shows on the scoreboard.
47 is the mic, boys. 47. Check, check. 47. Not today, you aren't. Not today.
From the shotgun, it's Trubisky. Open man is Trey Burton. And he's not going to sniff the 1st down here. He stopped at the 25. They do get 9, but leads to 4th down.
Watch the
2
run.
minutes remaining in this first half of football.
Sit up. 180.
We remind you that coming up at halftime, Jonathan Coachman will be alongside. He'll have highlights and analysis from Orlando of this first half of action. Finding Gabriel complete. And he'll be taken down, but he does have first down yardage.
18.
It'll go as a gain of 25 on a play that started back at the 25. Gets this to his running back, Tariq Cohen. And he is in. Touchdown, Chicago. Tariq Cohen taking it in as they are now on the board here in the first half.
I'm not sure that they have illusions right now of, okay, we're going to score 8 times in a row and we're going to be terrific. But to get one, that was huge for them. That has to feel much better right now.
And you do have, we're still in the first half. You do have the entire second half. There's something about that goose egg that just looked bad on that board, but now they've broken it.
Yeah, broken through. Can they maintain the pace? We'll see as we go along.
The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. And no return on this one as the fair catch is signaled for and taken.
take over 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
Here we go, here we go.
The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive. They are just putting things together so well here, drive after drive. They really have captured the momentum, haven't they?
They're taking momentum
Shorty.
and pretty much
X3.
not just giving the jersey, but a seat on the bench as well. Whatever do you need, you've got it, because the way they're stringing things together and creating that distance between them and their opponent is really hard to narrow that gap. And the other part is taking their spirit away from them, too.
They're just looking to add to that total. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. That backs him up 1 yard and brings up 3rd down. That's complete to Jeffrey. And they're going to get this beyond the 40 before he's taken down. A big 3rd down pickup of 20 yards.
Here we go. Switch.
Protein spill.
On 1st and 10, it's Sanders. And this one's going to go the wrong way. Losing yardage back at the 42. It's a loss of a yard there, and now 2nd down.
Brings up 2nd and 11 at the 42-yard line.
Touch. 180.
Check.
Kill.
The mic. Hey, D-line.
What's that?
On 2nd and 11 now. Wentz into double coverage, and it's intercepted. Picked off at the 38. That's it for the first half. 2 more quarters to go. We'll have plenty more to see after the break. And we welcome you back live now inside the booth alongside Charles Davis. I'm Brandon Gordon, set and ready to rock for the 3rd quarter. Both teams appear ready for the fight ahead, and we resume action here in quarter number 3. This will be fielded on the back line of the end zone. And the decision to come out is going to cost him 5 as he's taken down right at the 20.
At their own 20-yard line.
The Bears offense ready to go for their next drive. I guess they have to feel a little gratified to at least get on the board this time, but still work to do.
No doubt about it. I wonder now if they're going to try to increase the urgency a little bit, maybe pump up the pace, maybe go 2-minute. Who knows? Let's see what they decide to do.
The first play of the drive there is incomplete. After the incompletion, here's 2nd and 10 from the 20.
Alert.
Double up.
Hey, alert.
Now it's Trubisky.
Check. 47.
And it's caught by Cohen. And he's brought down at the 24 after a gain of 4.
Everyone's got to be able to catch the football. Doesn't matter what position you play. If you're on offense, beware, a ball may come your way.
This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on 3rd down. Throwing here, Trubisky. And this is going to be incomplete.
We're into the 2nd half now, and this is an offense that continues to struggle to sustain a drive.
Looks like they're just totally out of sync, whether they're running the ball, passing the ball like we saw there. I don't know. The rhythm seems off. Good blocking there, nearly sprung him. As it is, it'll go as a 19-yard return. And the Eagles will have it, taking over 1st and 10.
Here we go.
The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive. They have the lead here. What we talked about pregame speeches, what are halftime speeches?
For the most part, not nearly as emotional. They're a lot more clinical. Every now and then, they'll get after you if they think they need to light a fire. But in this case, let's go into the virtual locker room, because here's what I think happened. They got in there and they said, listen, let's take control right away. Defense, we got the lead. Defense, don't give up any points. Turn the ball back over to the offense and let them go down and score and give us more of a cushion in the game. Check so far. Defense shut them down. Let's see if the offense gets done.
It was the linebacker Leonard Floyd on the stop.
They tried a quick hitter inside, but that one was swallowed up because what they're hoping, this big defensive lineman will take the beat and move laterally and hope nobody thinks that they can run through. It didn't happen on that one.
And able to break one tackle, but then quickly brought
That's
down.
120.
It'll be a gain of 5, but still about 3 yards shy of the first down mark. And now it's third down. They'll try to run forward.
Get there, get there.
But he will have the first down before he's tackled at the 12.
180.
Give him 6 yards in the first down.
Hey,
Wait, son.
First down.
run.
And he's going to work this one down to about the 5.
Here we go. 180.
Solid run on first down. Gain of 7 leaves him with a 2nd and 3.
Sunday.
Hey, switch gears.
Son.
On second down now, it's Howard, and he'll only get a yard to bring up 3rd and 1. Give him a yard on the run there, and that's going to set up a 3rd down and 2.
They're in a pretty good spot right now with a convincing lead. I think this is where they put on the boxing gloves, start to try and pound them into submission.
And the offensive line, they've controlled this game. I don't see why that trend would change now.
Switch.
And he will take this one in for an Eagle touchdown. A 3-yard touchdown run. And the Eagles able to push further out in front.
Did not block out any better. Everyone was accounted for, and a great surge by the offensive line.
So with the missed PAT in his rearview mirror, he goes back out to kick this one off. This will be fielded on the back line of the end zone. And he'll wind up about 4 yards shy of where he would have been if he had taken a knee, as they'll start at the 21-yard line. At the line, prepping for their next drive, the Bears offense. And on the last go-around, they really couldn't get anything going.
They had to punt from deep inside their own territory, which means you're going to lose the field position battle as a general rule. What they're looking for now is a little more consistency. Move the ball at least a few times on offense, get a couple of first downs, and hopefully flip the field.
And he's going to be intercepted a 3rd time. Picked off by the linebacker, Nigel Bradham. And he'll take this down inside the 15-yard line.
All right, Brandon. Normally when you hear about guys making 2 interceptions in the game, you're thinking must be a free safety, maybe a corner. How about getting 2 picks out of one of your linebackers? Again, he's just in the right place at the right time. And that's another great play to come away with the football.
Go. Blue 80.
Mike, 45. Check.
And that'll be knocked away. It's incomplete.
And that's one he's got to be happy to have back. There wasn't a hole open in the zone.
You'd have to think on early downs like that first down there, need to be a little bit more careful.
Yeah, fortunately for him,
lefty.
got a couple more downs to play with.
An incomplete pass on first down. That leads to a 2nd and 10. Wentz on the give to Sanders. And they corral him just a couple yards shy of the end zone.
Here we go.
It's a nice
120.
pickup of 12 yards, and it gives him a 1st and goal. To throw is Wentz. Got a man open, it's Ertz. Touchdown, Philadelphia. 2 yards on the touchdown there. And the Eagles take advantage of good field position. Oh, it's a fake. They'll try and throw for it. Caught by the tight end Ertz. And boy, talk about adding insult to injury. He's into the end zone to tack on 2 more. Now after the touchdown, here's Elliott on to kick it away. This will be taken to the back of the end zone. And he'll take it back to about the 19-yard line.
Come on, baby, let's go. Get excited. Let's go.
The Bears offense ready to go for their next drive. They've got to dig down deep. I mean, they need something right now, really anything to cling on to. This offense has
Join me in a walk to their locker room at the half.
And his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today. Picked off by Nate Gehring. And they are going to set up shop at the 32-yard line.
So that's back-to-back drives where they're throwing an interception. Ordinarily, we look at the offense and say, what's going on with your scheme? Maybe we should look at the defense and just give them a whole lot of credit. They've got them frustrated right now.
They'll run on first down. It's Sanders. And they'll get this one down to about the 20-yard line. 12 yards is the pickup. Good for an Eagle first down.
Guys, pick it up.
Great back to Sanders on first down. And he will lose yardage here back at the 23-yard line. That's going to wind up a loss of a full 3 yards on first down.
Waiting.
45. Too little, Cupcake. Blitz.
Looking for Jeffrey, and it's intercepted. Eddie Jackson picks it. He's at the 50, 30, past the 20. And he'll take this into the end zone. Now, hold on here. We do have a flag down. So let's see what this is about. So they obviously declined that, and it is a touchdown.
Yeah.
They still had the option. When they score a touchdown, an easy call for them.
Extra point right down the middle. And that'll cut the lead down a bit to 28.
14.
So they throw the pick six. They'll get another shot at it now as this one's in the air. Fielded about a yard deep. And all that worked, but he stopped where he ultimately would have been, and he's simply taken a knee, and that's the 25-yard line. The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive. This is sort of what you would call a put-away drive. They scored here, especially a touchdown. It's almost out of reach.
It certainly feels that way, and I think that they're going to call their plays accordingly because what you really want to do, even though you know the scoreboard is still up there and the game's going to go on, in fact, you can take the spirit away from another team, that their drive and will to come back and win can be taken with another score right here.
Still third quarter, but you just get that feel.
Yeah, they're teetering right there on the brink, aren't they?
Any day.
And it's Howard. A gain of just a yard, but it's a first down. So from the 36 now, first and 10.
45 to Mike.
Hey, watch the
Great.
Hey, watch the edge. Watch.
Hey, kill. Hey, Fort Tokyo.
Wentz off the fake handoff to Howard. And this will be incomplete. Physical play on the football there, and it's second down. They're still throwing the football here, and obviously the incompletion stops the clock. That's a bad thing.
Feels to me like they're just keeping them honest on defense because you know they're going to stack the line of scrimmage and try and stop any type of a running play. Shortening passes may work in exchange of running plays. Keep the clock moving, keep them moving.
I guess you're right. If they can get some first downs, just as good as running the football.
A loss of 2 yards.
Hey, Fort Tokyo.
45 to Mike. Hey, come on out here. Come get some. Come get some. Come out here. Come get some.
Now Wentz on third down. Eluding the pressure right. Now on the run. He'll throw it back deep over the middle. And he's going to be intercepted a third time. Picked off by Kyle Fuller. And the return will be stopped at the 34-yard line.
Okay, it's real simple to say from here, but we know that sometimes as a quarterback, you've got to know when to say when and just throw it away. Flushed out to the right, tries to make something out of nothing here, and he winds up floating one downfield. I think it's intercepted.
Watch the out.
Trubisky brings the Bears up first and 10 at the 34.
Hey, 18.
Hey, check Mike 47. Check Mike 47.
Watch the curl. Watch the curls.
After the interception, here's Trubisky. That's complete to the tight end, Broniker. And he goes out right around the 39. That throw good for 4. It's second down. 4 yards on that last completion, so that sets up second and 6.
The Mike. 47's the Mike.
Let's go, tight end.
Hey, Alpha.
Mike's 47. Mike's 47.
Here's Trubisky to throw. He's got Burton here. And they've got it well across midfield down to the 40 before it's all said and done. A gain there of 21 yards. Trubisky now perfect since the second half started. 7-7. It's first and 10. Throwing on first down, but this one winds up to be incomplete. Another incompletion. You know, it's a wonder he's still moving around back there the number of times he's been sacked.
Yeah, he's staying out there, isn't he? And you don't think about it much in a game like this, but he's showing incredible leadership. Still competing, still fighting, not taking himself out of a ball game that appears lost.
Another throw on second down, and this one incomplete as well. Just nothing there again. He's been sacked multiple times. We've seen the interceptions, of course. He's really been through the ringer, hasn't he?
And what we've seen is a defense is well coordinated. The front and the back really in sync. The front putting on the pressure, the backside being ball hawks and picking passes off.
Hey, check Mike 47. Check Mike. Hey, defense, let's go. Pick it up.
That's Cordero Patterson hauling it in. And he has another first down as they get the ball down to the Eagles' 27-yard line.
47's the mic, boys. 47. Check, 47.
Red,
He can't hang. He's not going to give me.
Looking to throw Trubisky on first down. And my goodness, another interception. Picked off by Rodney McLeod. And he'll bring it all the way back just a yard or two shy of midfield. The interception was they just continue to mount. He's thrown 5 picks. At this point, you got to be thinking, is it something between the ears?
I think a confidence hit does occur once you start getting those numbers up there a little bit. But as you're not it's not always just one guy's fault. Maybe somebody ran a wrong pattern. Maybe some balls were tipped.
And his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today. Picked off by Kyle Fuller. And a great return as he's up close to the 40-yard line.
Let's go. Interception. All day, baby. Let's get
shouldn't have made rolling left and then throwing back across the field.
And when you do that and you're rolling towards the sideline, you've cut down your field in a big way significantly. And the guys who play in the 2nd and the 3rd level, those linebackers and DBs, they know that. And they know they don't have nearly as much space to cover. And they're hoping you try and throw it back towards the middle.
So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38.
Hey, you don't want to see it.
They go back to the air here after the INT on the last drive. And now here is another interception. Picked off by Ronald Darby. And a terrific return as he brings this one all the way back to the 30. What a nightmarish game he's having now. 6 interceptions that he has thrown.
Here we go.
Absolutely unbelievable, isn't it? Hard to believe we're watching this and have seen it. We're just talking about the game of football. They give it and then take it away.
Yeah, the guys, though, and this is going to be intercepted. Picked off by Kyle Fuller. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. And that gives him now 3 interceptions in the game.
Well, someone's locked into what they're trying to get done in the passing game. What was the last time we had someone get 3 in a contest?
2011, wasn't it, Kurt Coleman?
Oh, yeah, that's
then
right.
with the Eagles.
That's right. Then with the Eagles. And I believe it was against Washington and Rex Grossman.
That's correct.
Let's make these babies. Hey, Delta.
47 Mike, 47 Mike, Mike 47.
Trying to shake off the interception. He'll look to throw. And that is incomplete. Took a shot there on first down, but he couldn't reel it in.
Brandon, at least there's one bright side to that incompletion.
What's that?
It wasn't an interception.
Wow.
Alert!
You're a nice guy. That was kind of sad.
Check, 47.
But correct.
Man, I got you. Man,
no
I
pick,
got you.
just incomplete that time. Now, meanwhile, here's a 2nd down throw that's knocked away and incomplete. So the Bears with the football here as we welcome you back. And let's see what they've come up with offensively after having time to talk it over.
Red, up.
Mike's 47.
From the gun on 3rd down, it's Trubisky. And a throw there going to be incomplete. It was the veteran safety Malcolm Jenkins who got a hand in there to disrupt it. Another pass attempt, another incompletion. You figure defensively, you're in the 4th quarter here. You've held a team under 100 yards passing. You've done your job.
Especially in today's NFL, which is truly a pass-first league.
So possession goes over here on the punt. And possession will switch hands, 1st and 10.
Check.
Here we
The
go.
Eagles offense set to
280.
begin their next drive. And this game comfortably in
pretty
hand. The
quiet, D. We're
scoreboard
pretty
speaks
quiet.
for itself. You still got your starting quarterback out there. When do you go to the backup? Let him get some time.
And that's one of the great questions in the NFL, Brandon, because I'm just going to tell you, in the 2015 season, I commentated on 3 games in a row
74.
that were blowouts. And in none of them did the starting quarterback ever come out of the game for the team that had a big lead. And in each instance, I asked the coaches later on, why didn't you do that? And they all looked at me and said, just don't really do that in the NFL. You know, these guys play, and we just play them all the way through. Now, in certain situations, they will take them out, but for the most part, they're not as worried and concerned about getting them.
And my goodness, another interception. Picked up by Kyle Fuller. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back.
The Bears take over 1st and 10 at their own 18-yard line.
At the line, prepping for their next drive, the Bears offense. They're down big here late. I don't know. You just one last drive here for pride?
Some people like to do that. I remember playing for a guy once. We were down huge, and someone said, Coach, what do you want to call? He just waved his hand like, who cares? Just get out here and do something some other time. But some teams like to do something at the end to feel a little bit better as they continue to move forward.
Yeah, probably just want to put this one behind them. 4 yards on that last completion, so that sets up 2nd and 6.
Let's set a tone.
Alert. Hey. High 7.
47. Let's go.
Now it's Trubisky. This one into the hands of Burton. And this one will go to the 28-yard line. Now the Bears going to use the second of their timeouts, as the clock will stop with 45 seconds left to go in the game.
47. Check, 47. In the face.
Now Trubisky on 1st down. It's complete. It's Miller. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. Now the Bears will use their 3rd and final timeout as they stop it here with just under 40 seconds to go in the game.
Let's go, D. Tight end right. Hey. 4 down.
They'll throw on 1st down with Trubisky. It's caught. It's Miller. Give him 9 down the 1st down completion.
That's it.
That last catch short the marker by just a yard. Leaves him with a very manageable 2nd and 1. And now here is another interception. Picked up by Jalen Mills.
That's right.
Intercepted by the Eagles. They'll take over 1st and 10 at their own 5-yard line.
Go.
The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive. And they've got this one in hand. No timeouts remaining defensively, so this one should just be one kneel and then handshakes. And he takes this thing way down into Chicago territory. But, Charles, it's one thing to win. It's another thing to win and put up the amount of points that they did. Boy, were they clicking on offense.
They can't help but feel great about themselves, can they? I mean, what a game to put up that number of points, continually feel like they're moving the ball and things are working and clicking. They think that they can bottle this and carry it with them.
And as an offensive coordinator, you just don't think you can do anything wrong. Whatever you call, run, pass, it's all going to work.
That's called being in the zone.
That'll do it for us. For Charles Davis and all our hardworking crew, I'm Brandon Gaudin. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. For more, find us on Twitter at EA Madden NFL. With that, we say so long from Soldier Field. EA Sports coverage of the National Football League is on the air. The scene from a few moments ago, this crowd enthusiastically cheering on their Texans as they emerge from the locker room. And we're just about ready for football as the Texans get set to match up with the Dallas Cowboys. Here's Kai Forbath now to get us started. And off we go on EA Sports. Fielded about a yard deep. And all that work, but he stopped where he ultimately would have been had he simply taken a knee, and that's the 25-yard line.
We're set. 18.
Check 53.
Let's go. 54 is down. He's coming.
Let's go, defense. And here we go. Shit.
Now a first carry for Lamar Miller. 5 yards on the game's first play.
Good work,
second
D.
down.
That's how we ball, fellas. Keep playing hard. 53's the mic.
Watson going to give this one to Miller. Space to maneuver at the 40. Lamar Miller. He's at the 30. 10. Touchdown, Houston.
Touchdown.
Lamar Miller. 71 yards as his guys are able to strike first here in this opening quarter. Well, if they didn't get... Oh, they threw it to the kicker. He looks like he's going to throw it. And the fake attempt here not going to work. Got a little yardage, but not enough to get to the goal line. Boy, so they don't get the conversion, but they're going to go right into the onside kick formation. And the Cowboys are able to recover. Look at the spin.
Balance.
So an onside kick fail in the first quarter. Not sure I completely see the logic there.
It's not apparent, is it? You almost have to go deeper, I think, and maybe if we try and work along with them and speculate a little bit, they look like they need to steal possession in this game, and maybe they don't match up possession for possession with the opposite team. They got to steal it and try and gain an advantage, and they tried. They just didn't get it done.
And second down. It's Elliott. Only a yard on the pickup, so from a good situation on 2nd and 2, it's now 3rd and 1. The good run on first down followed up by a not-so-good run on 2nd down.
Now let's find out if they're going to stick with the run here on 3rd down. A lot of people would love to see some play action here. I say go with your best running play over your best blocker.
This is 3rd and 1. Very likely 4-down territory, even if they don't get it, though. They'll try and run for it with Elliott. He's got a first down and more inside the 30. They're able to convert on 3rd down, and that sets up a 1st and goal. A stop there on 3rd. They could have held him to 3 on this opening drive. Now they have to bow their necks on 1st and goal.
And if I'm looking at this from the offense's point of view, that's a big-time pickup right there. And I go right at them with another momentum play. I go quickly and attack them because right now they probably have their heads down a little bit since they didn't stop them on 3rd down.
Hey, kill!
They're trying to run it in with Elliott, and he'll get in. Touchdown, Cowboys. Ezekiel Elliott taking it in as his guys can now take the lead with the extra point. Forbath, the extra point, and they take the lead here at 7-6. Forbath is sent it away now following the touchdown. That'll be taken in the end zone. And he'll take this one near the 25, call it the 26-yard line.
Take over 1st and 10 at their own 26-yard line.
Houston's offense already at the line, set to get going.
Mike 53.
They start out on the ground. It's Lamar Miller. Tackle made there by Chidobe Awuzie. Watson with a give to Miller. And he'll be upended at the 33 following a gain of 3. And guess what? It brings up 3rd down.
Alert! Alert!
They'll try to run for it with Miller. And he's able to get the first before he's taken down at the 36. So from the 36 now, 1st and 10.
Check.
First down. First and 10 at the 36-yard line.
Hey, 55!
They'll try the air now with Watson. Buying time to his left. And this one grabbed by Darren Fells. And he is out of bounds, but not before he's inside the 30. That one goes for 36 yards.
Well, partner, I'm not sure how this drive's going to end, but how about the way they flip field position there? A nice attacking play. They picked up a heck of a chunk of yardage.
Alert!
So now then, the big play has him all the way inside the 30 now, 1st and 10. Now that'll be tipped and intercepted. Picked off down at the 10. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back.
Well, that's a drive killer right there. Not a really confident throw either. This one was kind of up for grabs, and it's going to come down in the hands of the wrong team.
Here we go.
About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense. And for them, a touchdown their last score. Obviously, they'll be hoping to do that again.
When you start plotting for this drive, when you start thinking to yourself, okay, what are we going to do? You don't go away from what you did before because that worked, but you have to be prepared for wrinkles and counters because you know they'll make some adjustments.
After the loss to start out, here's 2nd and 11.
Check 41. Check the outs.
Here's Elliott. And a short pickup here as he'll get across the 10 to the 11-yard line. After getting stuffed on 1st down, not much better there. 2-yard gain.
Brandon, we talk all the time about those hybrid players, guys who can do more than one thing, and I think if you're playing strong safety in the NFL today, you are a true hybrid. Part linebacker, part cover guy.
And coming up, sticking his nose in the mess there and making a nice play defensively.
There we go, going to 53.
You got to wedge that, huh? Watch the run.
Here we go, 46.
4-1's Mike. Come on.
Here we go, 26.
On 3rd down, it's Prescott.
Get in the weight room.
Looking for Cooper, and it's intercepted. Bernardrick McKinney, the linebacker, picks it. And he is going to bring this back inside the 20 to the 18-yard line. That interception sets them up beautifully already in the red zone.
And you can hear it all the way up here. Oski, everyone turned to block. And now they set up inside the red zone for their offense.
And that'll hurt the average a bit as this time they're able to get him behind the line. It's a loss of a yard there, and it's 2nd down.
Hey, I'm coming after you.
They'll try the right side here with Miller. Miller with a 1st down and more. And he'll take this one in for a Texans touchdown. Lamar Miller with his 2nd touchdown in this opening quarter. And the Texans have retaken the lead. And now they'll empty the backfield here as they elect to go for 2.
Watch twist.
Out of the gun, Watson.
Line 54. Yeah, let's get sack lunch.
And that will be incomplete. They couldn't hook up on what's going to be the final play of this first quarter. Ready for the second quarter from Houston. It's the Texans in possession of the football, as we'll see one following the score on the final play before break. That's fielded in the end zone. And the decision to bring it out is going to cost him about 7 yards all told as he's taken down back shy of the 20. About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense. A tale of 2 extremes already in this game. A touchdown pass on the opening drive followed by an interception last time out.
Now, it sounds like things balance out, right? What's the mythological thing that we do? If you have a candy bar, have a diet soda with it, it balances it out. And we know that's not really true, right? The interception, that sting lingers a little bit longer. Got to come out now and put together some nice plays.
Fights forward for only about a yard up to the 21. Now third down is looming. A pickup of 2 on first down and just 1 yard there. The Texans here on third down, putting an extra defender in the secondary.
Here we go, kill.
Mike, 55. Check, 55, Mike.
Watch the slant.
26.
Prescott on the gun. Cooper's got it. And he's got it past the 30 before he's hit and dropped. Give him 10 there. Good enough for a Cowboy first down.
Watch the run.
Line of scrimmage, the 31 now on 1st and 10.
Then we're going to 53.
Mike, 55. Right there in the middle. 55.
26.
Out of gun. Here's Prescott. And the throw left sideline here is caught, but they'll rule it incomplete. Couldn't keep his feet in. Second down.
Out routes are always timing routes. And if the timing's off just a little bit, it can really throw off a play. It looked like he led him a little too much there.
Yeah, there was a fraction of a second because he caught it, just couldn't stay in bounds. Line of scrimmage, the 31 as they line up, 2nd and 10.
47. 26.
Now Prescott.
Come on. You better bring it.
They find Randall Cobb with a completion. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. A gain there of 21 yards.
55.
So 1st and 10 now in Houston territory at the 48-yard line. To the air again, Prescott. Pressure, and he's going to be taken down. They sack him back right around the 44. The lightning rod, J.J. Watt with a sack. Great job defensively. I think he was trying to go through his progressions, find someone to get rid of the football. Before he knew it, he was on his back.
That just brings us right back to what you said in the beginning. A great job defensively. Nowhere to go with the football. That led to the sack.
Here I come again.
Another try after the first down sack. Prescott, and incomplete. He tried to leave it underneath, nearly got picked. They may be lucky to have that one back. 3rd down.
It's 3rd down.
The Cowboys on 3rd down. They've been okay, 2 for 3 thus far. This will be a tough 3rd and 18.
Hey, kill. 26.
From the shotgun, it's Prescott. Got his man there, complete to Gallup. And they'll get him down about 3 yards short of the first. 14 yards is the pickup there, but it'll still lead to a 4th down. And we've hit the 2-minute mark in this first half of action.
Here we go.
A reminder that when halftime rolls around, Jonathan Coachman will have all the highlights and analysis of this first half of play from our studios in Orlando.
Going to 54. 26.
Prescott to throw. Looking deep in the direction of Cook. Got a man, it's caught at the 6-yard line. Wow, 1st and goal, and defensively all they can do is shake their heads. Not only did they allow the conversion, but a big play as well. So it's 1st and goal and a great opportunity to get that lead back before the break. And this is going to result in losing yardage. They're driven back to the 8-yard line. A loss of a full 3 yards, and now it's 2nd down. It's 2nd and goal, back to the 8-yard line now. Prescott. They'll set up the screen. Elliott. A great move, but it only takes him to the 7. He's dropped there. They get only a yard there. Now it's 3rd and goal. This has been a long drive. You got to figure a field goal would be a letdown. Can they convert now on 3rd and goal? Here's Prescott. He's got it. And he will be very close to a 1st down, but I see the closed fist of the referee, and that means 4th down.
So much about offense is what you call hidden yardage. You know, you throw the ball to someone, they catch it, and then they can make a big play. They create a play, run after catch. They did a really nice job there of limiting that and keeping him from a 1st down.
Yeah, stopped him in his tracks. So the 3 points here, they're still down, but they put somewhat of a dent into that lead going into the break.
Anything helps when you're trying to chip away at a lead, but they do know that they're going to need a little bit better effort in the second half.
The Texans take over 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
The Texans offense ready to go here for their next drive. And with time quickly fading here in the second quarter, not sure how aggressively, offensively they want to play this.
I think we'll find out just how much they trust their guys in this situation if they decide to take a shot.
On 1st and 10, Watson escaping the pressure right. On the run, he'll let it go deep, right side. And now this is intercepted. My goodness. Chidobe Awuzie with a pick. That late in the clock, second quarter, why not just run it a time or two and get it into the locker room?
What you're saying makes absolutely perfect sense. Run it and get out of there. But I'm just wondering if the pressure of today's NFL and the high-powered offenses that you're facing may force them into saying, let's try and get some more points.
Now the Cowboys going to burn the first of their timeouts as they stop it with 19 seconds to go in half number one.
Hey, here I come. Here I come. Here I come. Here I come.
They'll keep it on the ground again here. And he's going to get this one across the 30-yard line. The Cowboys going to use their second timeout now as they'll stop it with 14 seconds to go in this first half. So after a good run by Zeke, another 1st and 10.
Here we go, 46, 46.
41 Mike, right here, 41 Mike. Let's get the ball.
Prescott to throw it. And that's Elliott, complete. They'll give him a yard on the play, and that'll make it second down.
Here we go, 48.
So we've hit intermission. It's halftime. This is the NFL, and it's a presentation of EA Sports. All right, Coach, thank you, and we welcome everyone back for quarter number 3. Both teams appear ready for the fight ahead, and we resume action here in quarter number 3. That'll be taken in the end zone. And he'll take this up past the 20 and down at the 22-yard line.
First and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
Hey, here we go.
About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense. They're close game, but they're going to need to do a little bit better probably here in half 2, no?
I would agree with that totally.
Here we
I
go,
would guess it in
46.
the locker room. They talked about cleaning up some of the errors, but overall, I think they want to be positive with them. Guys, we're right there. Just not playing as well as we need to. Let's pick it up, and we still have a chance to win this game.
Yeah, they do. We'll see if they can pick it up. No gain on the play. It'll be second down.
Watch it, divide.
Looking to throw on second down. Prescott. They'll try and set up the screen. It's complete. And he's got it past the 30 before he's hit and dropped.
Let's go.
Give him 10 there. Good enough for a Cowboy first down.
When you run a screen pass really well, you got to like the look of it because so many parts come together to make it work well. The offensive linemen, where they're faking people out, the back slipping out there, catching the football, then all of them going together as one unit downfield. Really nice pickup.
Throwing. Prescott. He'll right. Oh, wide open. Complete. Touchdown, Cowboys. Michael Gallup, 68 yards. And the Cowboys have once again taken the lead. Forbath able to convert the extra point. And the decision to just kick the extra point winds up successful. Forbath to send it away now following the touchdown. This is fielded a couple yards deep. And he'll be brought down at the 23, make it the 24-yard line. Houston's offense already at the line, set to get going. They're down in this game, a chance for the offense, though. Something on the board, get some momentum here in half 2.
Try and get things kick-started. And you know discussed how they were going to get that done. This is where scripting comes into play a lot of the
How
time.
many plays do you script
Mike,
coming out of
53.
Most of the time, the first half, you're scripting 12 to 16. I think in the second half, you're really scripting more like 8 to 10. Kind of a starter or an opener, whatever terminology they use. Just something to get you off to a quick start. Some runs are blocked so well, you almost forget that someone has to carry the ball to gain the yardage. The leverage by the offensive line to create space up front, really well done.
Check 53's Mike.
Hey, tight.
Tim Carey now for Lamar Miller. And he'll get it down here to the 43. That one a first down pickup of 8.
They were not fooling around at all, were they? 2nd and short, and they brought out the heavy package. Almost felt like the super heavy package against that defense, didn't it?
Yeah, I don't think they expected that much beef up front, and it turned into an easy first down conversion. And maybe a measure of revenge there. He's had his way in this one, but this time they get him behind the line. The catch made by DeAndre Hopkins. And he's in. Touchdown, Houston. DeAndre Hopkins, 45 yards, as his guys are able to regain the lead. And a nice job by him to catch the slant and then navigate and break free.
And receivers love slant routes because it gets the ball in their hands so quickly and oftentimes on the move. And when they're on the move like that, then they get to use their best asset, which is usually their speed.
Sometimes this can take him into the end zone. Oh, the ball is out. Watson lost it. And it's picked up by the Cowboys. And now look at him go. He's at the 50. He's at the 40. The 30. 20. 10, 5, and can you believe this? It's 2 points the other way on the fumble return.
19, Texans 18.
So after the touchdown, here's Fairbairn now to kick it away. That'll be taken in the end zone. And this return net's positive as he gets past the 25 and up to the 27-yard line.
At their own 27-yard line.
About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense. And they're hoping to redo their efforts in the last drive when they got into the end zone.
And just think of what it's like now on the sideline. Because when you score a touchdown, you have to go over and look at the tablet and see what you did on the last drive. When you score points, it's a whole lot better view than when you're trying to figure out how to fix things there.
41's the Mike. Check 41. Bound to lose one.
From the 31, Prescott to the sideline, and it's caught, but boy, he's out of bounds. And they tried to get him into space coming out of the backfield, but it'll be 3rd down.
Didn't have a receiver open downfield, and as it turned out, couldn't even find his outlet man because of the coverage. It's way too tight, unable to find anyone open.
So after the second down incompletion, they'll come up now against a 3rd and 6.
Here we go, 47.
Mike 41. We've got a wedge that.
26.
To throw is Prescott. And he's going to go down. The Texans come at him and able to bring him to the ground. The Clemson product, DJ Reader, got in for the sack. You never want to give up a sack. From the O-line's perspective, they need it for several reasons, especially because they felt like they let little brother down back there in the pocket.
Oh, no doubt. They have a ton of pride, and they go into every job wanting to keep that guy clean. They want that uniform with no grass stains, no dirt, nothing on it. But it's really, really difficult. You're talking about some terrific athletes who are trying to put him on the ground.
The Texans offense ready to go here for their next drive. And they'll be looking to atone for last time's mistake inside the red zone. Certainly they don't want to do that again.
And so much emphasis placed on red zone offense. I mean, you have periods devoted in practice just for that because everyone knows how vital it is to put points on the board when you've
a big loss here as he's taken down. The tank, DeMarcus Lawrence with a sack. Following the sack, it's now 3rd and long for Watson and the Texans.
Let's go. Hey, we got Mike, number 53. Mike.
22, Jet Bubba. I got one. 22. Jet, bomber, deuce. Mike, 53.
59.
53, Mike.
Third and long. It's Johnson going deep for Hopkins. And he's going to be intercepted a third time. Picked off Byron Jones. And they are going to set up shop at the 32-yard line. From the 32 now, here's 1st and 10.
Let's go. SOS.
Trying to get the running game going with Elliott. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. Back now here on EA Sports. And we've got a dandy here, a one-point game as we begin
Let's go,
the
defense.
fourth.
Let's get out the field, defense.
A loss of a yard there to start out. That leads to a 2nd and 11. Prescott now. He's going to find Gallup here complete. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield.
Let's go.
That one, a gain of 20 and a 1st down. This is something you got to be wary of defensively. I mean, just because they're in the mode of trying to burn some clock doesn't mean they won't pass it. They got good yardage out of that one.
Yeah, and really, when you're looking at it, now they've got a fresh set of downs.
26.
For 2nd down, if they want to take another shot and want to loosen things up, that'd be the time to do it.
The 1st down run for Elliott will net him about 5 yards. It's 2nd down. 5 yards is the tally on 1st down. That brings up 2nd and 5. The 1st down run got 5. Here's 2nd and 5.
47.
Mike 5'5", Mike 55, Mike 5'5".
Keep it up, defense. Keep it up, guys.
26.
Looking to throw. Prescott. He's got a man complete. It's Amari Cooper. The catch and run there, good for 16 in the 1st. Well, probably the only thing he did wrong there was go out of bounds, nursing this 4th quarter lead. You want to stay in, eat the clock.
Yeah, you got to love the effort, the catch, the extra yardage. You got to know the situation. Stand out.
And he's going to be taken down, back around the 35-yard line.
We got him.
Okay, was it a breakdown in protection? Did the running back not pick him up? What does it really matter? Sometimes it's just a great play made by the defense. Big-time sack.
Clock continuing to run. They'll probably wind this all the way before snapping it on 2nd down.
Let him know.
They go back down. He's been busy. And he'll get a little over 2, maybe a full 3 down to the 32-yard line. Well, the objective there, I mean, yes, the positive gain, that's nice, but work some clock.
Yeah, you're exactly right. But the problem for them is still within a possession. So they can't just sit on it running the ball. They have to find a way to throw it effectively as well.
3rd down for Prescott.
Hey, defense, let's go.
And that is incomplete.
You hear the calls for a penalty, but I just don't think so. I think in this situation, the defender was making sure his guy couldn't hold on to the football. So I don't see anything to warrant a flag.
No, I'm with you. There was contact, but I'm happy they kept that flag in the back pocket. So they get the 3, but you wonder now, is that going to be enough?
Excellent question, because when I look at the smiles on that side of the field, they're a little tight, aren't they? If they had scored a touchdown there, those would be big half-moon grins right now because they'd feel a whole lot better about their position.
And a touchdown in the other direction, all of a sudden they're down. And it's a pretty good return here as he'll get it up to the 29-yard line.
The Texans take over 1st and 10 at their own 29-yard line.
Houston's offense already at the line, set to get going. And they've sort of lost their way, partner. How do they recalibrate and get this proverbial train back on track?
Well, this is where leadership really comes into play.
Let's go,
How's the head coach handling it? The offensive coordinator? Sometimes they just make a joke. All right, guys, you had your fun? All right,
Throw it out the window.
Yeah, let's get back on track here. Sometimes that'll work just fine.
I guess it's time now to lean on that leadership. Flushed out, and he can't find a receiver, and he's brought down.
That's what I'm talking
No
about.
doubt that's a very good play defensively right there because you've always got to be aware that he can take off and make a big play with his legs. How about the way they were able to contain him? That also tells me the coverage was excellent downfield.
Here we go.
Mike, 53.
On second and 7, Watson. He's going to go for a big play downfield. And that'll be incomplete. Good protection that time, and they couldn't hook up on the long one. Now it's third down. One of the bigger plays in the game thus far. The crowd getting into it as we come up on a big third down. Forced out to his left. And this is going to be caught, but they'll say out of bounds. So it's incomplete. So this will be accepted as it moves the offense backwards. One score down. Here we go. They're going to go for it here on fourth down.
Let's go. Let's bring it.
24. Hey, we got
They will indeed snap it to Watson. And no, it's incomplete. Boy, it looked like he had it and dropped it. And Dallas, they'll take over in terrific field position. From the 32 now, here's first and 10.
Hey, let's get in them holes.
They'll try to sweep it out of it. And I think this defense knew what was coming as he is smothered behind the line. It's a loss of 4 on the first down play. Fourth quarter, down to the final 2 minutes, and we've got a one-score game. So the Cowboys in possession of the football here as we get you reset. And let's see what they've come up with offensively after having time to talk it over. They go to Elliott again. And an alley to run. And he'll take it into the end zone for a Cowboy touchdown. Ezekiel.